As you know, every Sunday we've been preaching a series on leadership, and I thought it would be great to introduce you to some of the leaders in our church. Peter Buck is one of the elders on our elder body, and it's his wife, Lynda, that we've been praying that God would give her a new heart, and God did give her a new heart, and he's going to share his story with you. Let's welcome Peter as he comes to share.
Thank you, Pastor David. Good morning, everybody. I'm honored to be here. Let me open up with a verse. I went over this with my wife, Lynda, the other morning or day, and she said, Peter, you need to put a scripture at the front of this thing. So last night I was looking at it. I typed this out, and I have a daily scripture that pops up, and this is what popped up last night. Let your conduct be without covetousness. Be content with such things as you have, for he himself has said, I will never leave nor forsake you. So we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Wow, that hit it. Before I talk about my journey, I want to thank you, our church family. Well, when Lynda found out she needed a new heart, in early November, we were told that she would have to qualify, get on a waiting list. And she spent the month of November doing the tests and going through various activities to get on that list. One of the things that she had to do was to be interviewed by the social worker of the heart transplant team. And the social worker, the first question she asked was, do you have a support team? Yeah. We said, well, we belong to a wonderful church that will pray for us, that will stand by us in any situation. And she sort of said, okay, and checked it off and went on to the next question. And I thought, wow, she doesn't know anything about our support group. She has no idea how incredible our support group is, and neither did we. You have been with us all the way. The prayers, the food for me, appreciate that. But the prayers have given us a sense that God is with us, that he has got us embraced on this journey. And well, I doubted, but Lynda never did. So I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what else to say. You've been wonderful. I must be honest, when Lynda was told she needed a heart transplant or she would not survive another 12 months, I, of course, was stunned. We both were. But I thought, hey, this is an opportunity for me to handle it, and I can handle this on my own. I would be the strong husband who would lead my wife through this challenge to a better life for her or for me. I mean, it was really this incredible image I had of myself. Lynda would need your prayers, but I could do this on my own. I would be the ultimate loving caregiver to my wife. You know, guys, doesn't that sound wonderful? But I have to confess something. I was motivated by a lot of things, one of them being that when Lynda had breast cancer back in 1990, I wasn't there for her. We were been married about 3 years. She was sick. She went to some of her girlfriends who supported her through that. I wasn't there. So I thought, wow, now I've got a chance to make up for that. How terribly wrong I was. Lynda wasn't the only one who needed a heart. I needed one too. Pride just, all my life has gotten in the way. But now it really got in the way. Lynda depended on God from the beginning. She was in the Word. She was praying. She had friends, prayer partners, you all, friends from around the country who sent her scriptures. She really meditated and thought about what God was doing. What was I doing? I was trying to figure out how I was going to help her in my own strength. I began to get frustrated, of course. I would drive down to Fairfax Hospital every afternoon, come back at night. It just began to wear on me, but where was the Lord? Was I asking for his help? No. I tried to keep my focus on the Lord, but it was hard. Satan got hold of me a couple of times. One time, listen to this. It's hard. I'm embarrassed to even tell you this. I thought, I need to do something for Lynda to get a new heart. It's up to me. So I'm going to go on a fast until she gets a new heart. You know, I'm thinking, a hunger strike for a new heart? What? That doesn't make sense. Another time I made a bargain with the Lord. I said, Lord, if you take my life and then give Lynda a new heart. I'll trade my life for her life. How silly, how stupid, how prideful. He responded quickly. He said to me basically, God doesn't need my sacrifice. He already had paid the ultimate sacrifice on the cross. All he wants me to do is to believe in him, that he loves me, he loves Lynda, and he'll take care of us. To trust him. Lynda celebrated her birthday in the hospital. A few days later, we were told that there was a heart for her. You probably have all heard this story. She was taken to the operating room. They actually were ready to cut her open, and they discovered that the new heart, there was something wrong with it. Of course, we were all ecstatic and praising the Lord for the doctors found the heart problem before they put it in Lynda. But in my heart, I was very discouraged. I thought, Lord, why did you bring us to this point, so exhilarating, so excited about a new heart, and then take it away? I realized, do I trust God? Do I believe he's going to give her a heart or not? My actions weren't demonstrating that. Of course, it was Lynda who set me straight. Christmas came and went. New Year's came and went. She shared with me that she was sort of getting discouraged. But the Lord gave her a sense of, Lynda, just take it day by day. I'll be there for you. My timing. I'll get you the right heart. Tomorrow will take care of itself. She shared this with me, and I thought, okay, I can do this too. I can rely on the Lord. Stop relying on myself. I got into the Word. I'd come home from the hospital and read the Bible, the year Bible, the 1 year Bible every night. It was like the highlight of my day after seeing her. Lynda and I began to pray more in the hospital. We began to just encourage each other to rely on the Lord, do it day by day. He would be faithful, and not to carry that burden of what's the future going to bring. A week before Lynda's transplant, Lynda asked that I take a day off and not come down to the hospital. I've been coming down every afternoon, staying through the evening. And she said, Peter, you just need to take a day off. Just relax, rest. Well, I was sort of put out. Back to prideful again, right? I'd been down every day. And doggone if I was going to miss a day. Whoa, wasn't I wonderful? She said, Peter, please do it for my sake. I hadn't thought of it in that terms before. Well, the Lord works in wonderful ways. The day I was to take off was the day she got a new heart. Sorry, it's hard to tell any of this story without crying. As I look back over these past months, I've come to realize that the Lord really did work in my heart in addition to giving Lynda a new one. He just showed me how easily pride can overcome my motives, even my actions, corrupt my thinking. I also learned that it's not been about us. It's been about Jesus, who has been honored and glorified throughout this whole experience. Lynda has her story to tell, which is incredible. But at every turn, he was there for Lynda and me. Even when I wasn't searching for him, he was there. It's hard to believe that 9 days after Lynda received her heart, that she returned home. They were calling her the poster child of heart transplant. She was so incredibly, just recovered so well, is recovering so well. Only our almighty God could do that. And he has shown me that I can serve Lynda with a heart that rejoices and relies on his strength now. We just sang that last hymn. What amazing grace. Wow. All that you've done for me. It's incredible looking back. I thank you again for your prayers. You have all been just wonderful. I need to say a couple of quick sort of administrative things. Lynda is not able to see anybody face-to-face who hasn't had a flu shot. That's just the way the doctors want it. So be careful on that. If you want to come over and see her, you need a flu shot. She can't have any flowers, cut flowers. And we're asking people just to be very careful. If they don't feel well, just don't come. She has a low immune system. She can't afford to get sick in any way. So with that said, I just ask you to continue to pray for her, that her health would continue to improve, that she would not get sick. I thank you for your support.